Welcome to week 6 of Colors of a New Day. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Dave Koz. And if you haven't seen the last 5 weeks of this, let me do a little quick recap of what we've been doing. This has been 6 weeks of a whole lot of fun. I've gotten a chance to play 6 new songs, well, 5 so far. I'm going to play number 6 today. But this is all new music from a brand new album of mine I'm very, very proud of. I'm very excited to share with you, called A New Day. And this, again, is my 30th anniversary album. It's all original material, my first album of original material in 10 years. It's my 20th album overall, and it comes out on October 9th, 30 years and 1 day after my debut album came out on Capitol Records in 1990. I was a fresh-faced saxophonist from the San Fernando Valley, had no idea what was in store for my life when that first album came out on October 8th, 1990, and it's been an unbelievable, incredible magic carpet ride. And I have people like yourself to thank for that. This has been such an amazing experience, sharing all this music, traveling the world, and being with you in concerts back when we did those things. And hopefully one day soon, we will be back. But while we're in this pandemic, we can share music this way. And this has been a lot of fun for me, and I hope that you've had a great time too. We've released these songs and shared them with you. Every week, a new song and a new color. And as you can tell, week 6 is all about purple. It's one of my favorite colors. And this album is a special album for me in a lot of ways. Probably, if I had to look back at all my albums, I think this is right up there at the most special because of the story it tells and the experience that I had recording it. Because it was recorded completely under the umbrella of COVID-19. I knew when the pandemic hit that my responsibility lied in sharing music with people because music is a source of comfort. And it's a kind of comfort that doesn't exist in other places. There's something about when you hear your favorite song, when you hear that artist that you just love and it washes over you and it kind of just, it takes away a lot of the pain, a lot of the fear and a lot of the emotions that we're all experiencing right now because this has been a very long slog. But we are making it through, and there will be brighter days ahead. And that's what this album is all about, to celebrate the brighter days ahead that we all know we're going to. We will get there. And music is a way to get there and make it a little smoother journey. And that's why I've been sharing these songs with you for these wonderful Colors of a New Day weeks. And we're very, very excited about this last song. Before I play the song for you, I want to tell you that next week will be our virtual album release party. We've been leading up to this. This is the big one. This is the big event, and we need you for it. The ticket sales have been unbelievable. They've been going great, and we would love to have you there as well. It's going to be a very special event, and I promise a lot of fun. Live musicians, interviews, the whole thing. And you can find out information about our virtual release party at my website and grab your tickets as well. Tickets are going fast. DaveKoz.com for all the information and to purchase your tickets. Now, back to the song for week 6. This is a special one. It's called Dr. Norm. The song was named after my dad, Norman Koz, MD. And I don't know about you, but my parents have been passed. My mom, I love my parents very much. They've both been gone for many, many years. But in the pandemic, I found myself turning to them a lot, which was kind of strange. I mean, there's not a day that goes by in my life that I don't incorporate my parents. They were big supporters of mine, obviously, and they were wonderful parents, very, very nurturing. My dad was a dermatologist, and my mom was a pharmacist and an amazing baker, by the way. My mom was like a force of nurture. That's what we called her, a force of nurture. My dad, too. They were so loving and cared about people so much. And so during the pandemic, when I was quarantining by myself, I found myself thinking about my parents an awful lot. And this song came about because wrote this song with Jeff Lorber, who has been probably more than anybody in my life, my number one cheerleader. He's the guy that first recognized something in me that I didn't even know was there way back when in the mid-'80s. And he said to me, when I auditioned to be in his band, he said, I think you should make your own records. And up to that point, I'd never even thought of that. And because of him, here we are 30 years later. So a big, huge thank you, tons of gratitude to Jeff Lorber. And Jeff Lorber and I wrote this song, and it just felt like my dad. The kind of quirkiness of it, it sort of plays between minor and major, in the song, and that was kind of my dad's personality. You never knew what he was going to do, and he was very funny and very dry. And it also has the personality of my mom in there as well. The reason why we called it Dr. Norm, it also celebrates a company that my brother and my sister, my older brother and my older sister and I, have honored our parents with a cannabis cookie company, an apothecary cannabis cookie company that is helping people in much the same way that my mom and dad helped people when they were alive. It's my mom's cookie recipe and my dad's nurturing spirit, and it's going really well. We've gotten some amazing testimonials from people who have used the product for pain and for helping to get to sleep, and there's been amazing stories, even with helping to relieve autism. And so with that in mind, we called this song Dr. Norm, as a celebration, not just of my dad, but of my parents in general. And all of our parents, our ancestors who gave so much to all of us for us to walk in this path that we're on right now. So with that in mind, I'd love to play this song for you. It features Paul Jackson Jr., a brilliant guitarist and a very dear friend of mine who's played on literally thousands of records, and he agreed to play on this one as well. And wait till you hear his solo. It's hot. Here is, for week 6 of Colors of a New Day. I'm wearing purple. Hopefully you're wearing purple too. Here is Dr. Norm. You can get up and dance if you want on this one. Well, that is Dr. Norm right there for you, and that is a wrap for Colors of a New Day. The whole idea behind this new album, A New Day, is to make people feel good. And that was my sole purpose with making this album, was to provide some relief, some comfort, some feel-good energy for all of us. It's kind of like a musical hug, because that's what I feel like most of us, if not all of us, need right now, is a big hug. So hopefully this music that you've heard over the last 6 weeks and the other 6 songs that are on the album will provide that musical hug for you. And I really look forward to seeing you next week at our virtual release party. We've been leading up to this. It's next Friday, and it will be a new day next Friday. We've got a lot of surprises up our sleeve for that one. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, please do it right away because they are selling fast. You can find out all the information at my website, which is davecause.com. And I look forward to seeing you next week as we celebrate a new day and to embrace that new day with arms wide open. That's the whole point of it all. Thank you so much for being a part of this campaign. I've had a blast. Thank you to all the people who dressed up and sent me their pictures of them in their colors of the week. It's awesome. We had just such a great time with all of you. Be well. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday and a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you next week as we celebrate again. And in the meantime, till we're together again, thanks so much and see you very soon.